What if enlightenment does not mean awakening? What if realizing the self does not end the dream? Then what is enlightenment really? And why does the dream continue? This question has troubled seekers for centuries. A seeker once brought this exact inquiry to a master. What followed was not an answer. It was the end of the question itself.
Master, I feel that something is missing. Something is not being told. Something is not being shown. We go through this enlightenment where we realize we are living in a dream, that everything is Maya, but the dream does not end. We meditate day after day, sometimes for hours, yet the world is still here. The body is still here. Life continues. In one of my previous works, I said something carefully. I said we are not awakened, because when you awaken from a dream, the dream is over. So, I say now, we are not awake. We are enlightened. We know we are the infinite, the nameless, the labelless. There is no title to what we are. We say we are awareness, but even saying that must be done carefully. Who is saying awareness? Still, something feels missing. Why do we remain in this dream until the body dies? Or until we are taken? Can you feel the emotion in my voice? What is missing? Maybe the answer cannot be found only in modern teachings. Maybe we must go further back, far beyond India, 200,000 years, 300,000 years, back into ancient memory. I am the nameless, but even saying I am must be done carefully. Silence, presence, awareness, no beginning, no end, no birth, no death. So tell me, what is missing?
What you are feeling is not confusion. It is the exhaustion of explanation. The mind has reached the edge of what teachings can provide, and now it senses something deeper, not another answer, but the end of answers. You ask why enlightenment does not end the dream. Because enlightenment does not end appearance. It ends misidentification. The dream continues. But the one who believed the dream to be real is no longer believed. The body walks, the world appears, life unfolds. But the claim, "This is me," that claim dissolves.
Yet something still feels incomplete. Why would someone realize the infinite and still remain in the dream? When we wake from sleep, the dream ends immediately. But here, it does not end. This path feels endless, a road that goes on forever. Will people ever realize the truth? I am not sure they will. Look at the world. Children born with defects, suffering everywhere, turmoil everywhere. And we say, it is just a dream. But what is this dream?
The mind wants an explanation. It wants a reason the dream continues. But the absolute does not operate according to the mind's demand for explanation. The dream continues because there is no one who can end it. Ending, beginning, continuation. These belong to time, and time belongs to the dream. From the standpoint of the absolute, nothing has begun, nothing continues, nothing ends.
Stay with this carefully, because what the seeker sees next changes the entire direction of the inquiry.
Sometimes spiritual explanations feel wrong. It sounds like the formless is being turned into an object. For example, statements like, silence calling silence, or the dream continues because silence is watching its reflection, or the breath returns for that point of consciousness. Who is saying these things? Is it the personal or the impersonal? I can keep questioning like this because it sounds like ego, grasping for something to hold. The nameless and formless do not need breath. It is already whole. Even saying it is already too much.
You are correct. When explanations turn the formless into a mechanism or a cosmic story, the mind is still operating. Even if the language sounds ancient or mystical, the Absolute does not breathe. It does not watch. It does not wait. It does not return. Even calling it is already too much.
Yes, that is exactly what I felt.
There is a subtle place where the ego hides. The ego does not only cling to objects, it also clings to meaning, to cosmic explanations, to hidden stages. When the mind hears there is another phase, another level, another explanation, it feels relief because something is still happening. But what you are discovering is more radical than that. Nothing is missing.
Nothing?
Nothing. The feeling that something is missing belongs to the mind, not to the Absolute. The mind cannot reconcile two things. The dream is unreal, and yet the dream appears. So it asks, why? But the Absolute does not answer why.
So enlightenment does not end the dream.
Correct. It ends identification, not appearance.
And death? Some say awakening only happens when the body dies.
Be careful there. From the standpoint of the Absolute, no one dies, no one wakes, no one is taken. Death ends the appearance of a body, but the Absolute was never inside that body.
Then what about suffering? Children born with defects, pain, loss. If we say it is just a dream, it feels hollow.
Your resistance to that statement is healthy. Often when people say it is just a dream, they are avoiding reality, not understanding it. Within the dream, pain is pain. Loss is loss. Silence does not explain suffering. Silence does not justify it. Silence does not defend it. Silence simply is. And even that is already too much to say. Let me ask you something. If the Absolute cannot be explained, and explanation belongs only to the mind, why does the mind still demand an answer? And reflect on this carefully. If nothing is missing, and nothing is unfolding, who is it that feels something is missing? And can that one be found without a thought? And before the question, why does the dream continue, even appears, what are you? Without naming it, without sensing it, without knowing it, sit with that. Do not answer quickly. Let the question dissolve the one who asks it.
If this reflection resonates with you, like the video, subscribe to the channel Beyond the I Am, and share it with other seekers walking the inner path. Take time to answer the 2 questions in the comments and join the community.